Pakistan may be hurtling towards a massive defeat against India at the Ketarama Stadium. And because of this reserve day provision now and the margin of loss that could potentially happen, Pakistan's Asia Cup was actually in danger. But this was a disaster that was probably waiting to happen in the last couple of days, because if you look at Pakistan's travel, they have accumulated so many air miles that in the course of just these 12 days, they have managed to ensure that they travel more than an ordinary Pakistani could normally do. Because look at the punishing schedule that Pakistan's players have undergone. Yes, Babar Azam has been very, very cautious and optimistic about the fact that, oh, okay, we have to adjust this because we are professionals, we have to travel, and we have been trained by the backroom staff to ensure that this does not play on your mind. But boss, traveling is a massive problem. It can drain you out, it can fatigue players, because if you have a look at Pakistan's schedule, it has been nothing short of a nightmare in this Asia Cup. This begs us to wonder, why did the PCB even agree to hybrid model? Why couldn't they have managed to ensure, like what happened in Sri Lanka in 2022, play it at a different venue, but ensure that the hosting rights remained with them? Two things: ego and the climatic conditions in the various countries did not offer them that option. So because of that, Pakistan's players have been traveling on the road continuously for the last couple of weeks. You want to know the itinerary? This is a horror show if you have to look at from Pakistan's perspective, and it's no wonder that players are actually tired. And this could actually result in one of the factors, one heavy loss, and their finals prospect is also over. Because you remember that Pakistan have been on the road now for close to 2 to 3 weeks. They had to play 3 ODIs versus Afghanistan and Sri Lanka, 2 in Hambantota and 1 in Colombo. Now from Hambantota to Colombo, it is close to 337 kilometers. So from Hambantota, they had to go by road to Colombo, play the 3rd ODI there, and then prepare for the Asia Cup. Because, folks, where was the first match of the Asia Cup for Pakistan? Multan. So they travelled back and forth to Pakistan and Sri Lanka. The Pakistan team have been coming from Colombo, then to Pakistan, from Pakistan to Colombo. That is how hectic it has been. So this has been your 15-day schedule that Pakistan have had. Hambantota to Colombo to catch the flight to Multan. Remember, from Hambantota they had to go by road, and from Colombo they had to catch a flight which was 2,800 kilometers to Multan. So from Multan they had to travel to Lahore, some by chartered flight, some by road. From Lahore, travel to Colombo, and from Colombo another 3-hour journey to Palakele. From Palakele, they had to travel back to Colombo and then go to Lahore for the games. This was how chaotic it has been. Pakistan's games have been so back and forth. Again, Hambantota to Colombo to catch the flight to Multan. From Multan, they had to go to Lahore. Lahore to Colombo, Palakele, Palakele to Colombo, Colombo to Lahore, now Lahore to Colombo. In short, how many kilometers has that happened? As I said, 2,800 is the distance from Colombo to Pakistan. 12,300 kilometers. That is the distance Pakistan's players have travelled in this entire Asia Cup. Palakele, Hambantota, Colombo, Multan, Lahore. 5 venues. Even Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Bangladesh did not have to travel much, because remember, Nepal have played in Palakele and Multan. Then you look at it, India have only played in Palakele and Colombo. Sri Lanka also had to do a back and forth, Lahore, Palakele, Colombo. So in that sense, it has been truly chaotic. 4 matches, remember, this is just for 4 games that Pakistan have travelled, 12,300 kilometers. They have been on the road continuously since August 25th. After the series ended against Afghanistan, 12,300 kilometers they have travelled. And this is a major fatigue concern that is going to plague them. Because remember, now they only have a 1-day break after this. On 13th, there is no match. 12th and 13th, they have no match, but this could very well spill over into the 12th because it's already 10:35. They only have 1 day. And if they don't do well against Sri Lanka, they are not going into the final. The one loss that they're going to have against India, potentially by a big margin, could hurt them for their finals as well. Travel is not an issue. 12,300 kilometers, Pakistan might disagree, but the players will have no say in it because the board agreed to a hybrid model to get this tournament organized, and that is why now they're staring at the abyss. So, 12,300 kilometers for 4 games. That's how much Pakistan has travelled. 12,300 kilometers, maybe you can say a potential one way to from Delhi to maybe Melbourne. Pakistan has done that 4 times. That's how problematic it is. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you.